What will happen when I run into my ex-girlfriend and her new fiancé, especially when she sees that I have a son? On the way back to work after the new year, my wife Liana Korn and I got into a car accident. Opening my eyes again, I realized that we had returned to the time we just started dating. In our previous life, we were married for 8 years. Life was good, but she refused to have any children. Later, I learned that she had always kept her childhood sweetheart in her heart. After our regression, I decided to set us both free. We both deleted each other's contacts without a word, stopped seeing each other, and became complete strangers. 8 years later, Liana became a top investor. At our class reunion, she made a high-profile announcement with her childhood sweetheart Serge Gibson. Being that I had come to the reunion alone, she teased me. "Ryan Carter, I know I'm attractive. You love me for 2 lifetimes and still can't let go, but you don't need to cling to me like this." Pretended not to hear and took my son by the hand. Liana's face instantly turned pale, her eyes bloodshot. "Didn't you say you'd love only me for life?" she demanded. "How can you have a son with someone else?" 8 years later, I met Liana Korn again at a class reunion. After working non-stop on some case files, I was so tired that my head was spinning. I didn't even bother to freshen up and just went straight to the gathering. In the crowd, Liana and Serge Gibson stood hand in hand in the center, soaking up everyone's attention. "Liana, you're incredible. You haven't even been abroad that long and you're already a top investor. You're the pride of Apex City." Of course, I heard many rich folks overseas are lining up just to have dinner with her, but they can't even get on her schedule. She makes hundreds of thousands in appearance fees alone. That's more than we make in years. "Liana, I've got some extra cash. Can you help an old classmate out and let me earn a little too?" "Liana," someone else called out from the crowd, "you and Serge look so happy together. Are you two getting engaged?" Liana's cheeks turned red as she gazed at Serge with soft eyes. "That's right, our engagement is on February 25th. As soon as she said that, everyone started congratulating them. Then another classmate asked, "You used to be head over heels for Ryan. Do you two still keep in touch? Back then wasn't your first dance for Ryan?" The moment she heard my name, Liana's smile froze. She pursed her lips together. Serge, gracious as ever, just held her hand tighter and replied, "We're about to get engaged, so how can you think she hasn't moved on? Puppy love can't compare to the bond we have when we grow up together." Everyone burst out laughing and went right back to praising them. But I remembered the so-called first dance. Back then, Liana had worked so hard choreographing a routine just to confess her feelings to me. In my last life, Liana and I fell for each other at first sight. We had a wild, passionate romance while we were still students. She used to look up to me, eyes full of adoration. "Ryan, look into my eyes never lie, I really like you," she once declared passionately. I believed her, I gave her everything. But as it turned out, she had been lying to me the whole time. I kept my face calm as I walked into the hall. An eagle-eyed classmate spotted me right away. "Ryan, you finally showed up. You know you're late, right?" "Wow, man, this is a formal occasion. Why aren't you in a suit? Why did you come in casual clothes? Can't you afford something nicer?" "Don't tell me you just got off work. Where are you slaving away right now? We've got celebrities here today. You should toast them and see if they can help you land an easy job." Then people saw how plain my clothes were and couldn't resist making fun of me. For since I arrived, Liana's gaze had been fixed on me. I nodded to her in greeting. It was just a simple acknowledgement. She seemed surprised, her bright eyes unreadable. "Oh, Ryan, after all these years, you're still just as unambitious as ever." Serge shot me a cold look before pulling Liana closer like he was staking his claim. "Sure, his life's a little rough, but let's not dwell on his failures. We're all classmates here." He sized me up, his lip curling in disdain. "But honestly, why would you show up at a class reunion looking like this? You're in your 30s, you should know clothes make the man. What woman would go for someone who can't even be bothered to groom himself? I've got a spare suit in my car. Why don't you wear it just to look a little more presentable?"
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.